Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Glass with Doug. That's me. Before we start building today, I thought you might appreciate a quick look around the studio. There's nothing magical about it, but it is certainly loaded with lots of inventory of glass pieces that I may use at some point down the road, and a lot of finished pieces. So let me just give it a quick scan here with you to let you know how involved you might become in this. I doubt you're going to go as crazy as I have. What we have around the studio are some of my completed pieces and a few larger items that I've yet to figure out what to do with. I think these are going to be interesting at some point. They're going to be some kind of a great fountain, bird bath, I'm not sure. I've got a very large base piece there, a couple of other punch bowls, and again, a collection of many of my finished pieces. I'm going to have something of an art sale out in the driveway soon. I've got a lot of these spheres, mosaic balls. They're usually just decorative items that people put in their in bowls and things, but they make good toppers for me. I have my tripods and lighting, a lot of little possible toppers here. I've got my collection of alcohol inks and caulking and glue as needed. I didn't point out that I've got several choices of plates that slowly make their way into my pieces. Again, lots and lots of pieces that are done. This is more of my inventory and a number of pieces that are completed and collecting dust. I have some of my hanging totems here. I think I'm going to have to start sorting through this a little bit better, get a few more shelves, because I certainly have enough to start working with again. So it's a, it's a loft above the garage. It gets pretty hot this time in the summer, so I haven't been getting as much work done, but we're also trying to get some insulation up in the rafters too. Okay, well there you have a look at what my inventory looks like and my completed pieces look like. Let's get started on something today. Well, today's construction is going to be fairly simple. It's going to be in the green range with a mosaic glass vase that I recently got, a good sized, I'm sure it's a candle votum. I doubt it would have been somebody's wine glass. Two plates that are part of my collection, and probably somewhere on the topper side of things, some of these glass beads. But before we start building this, I'm going to need to get these cleaned up, and then we'll be back and we'll start building this. I think if you've watched some of my videos, you probably have an idea of how this is going to go together. But you never know. I may change my mind halfway through. Let me get this cleaned up. We'll be right back. Alrighty, well, we've got these pieces cleaned up and we're ready to go. If you're a regular viewer on this channel, that I really use two things: thrifted glass and my adhesive, which is 100% silicone. I use the GE. If you don't know where to find this, but you can find it in most hardware and big box stores, but if you're not sure about where to find it, I've got a link posted in the description below, along with a lot of other cool things that you might want to consider. And I use, obviously, thrifted glass, and to find some of these pieces, you just have to be diligent. You have to go to your local Goodwill or Catholic Charities, thrift shops, and that sort of thing on a regular basis, and just keep your eyes open. You'll start finding some things that are pretty cool. So we're going to take our thrifted glass. In this case, we have this mosaic glass vase. I don't usually like to leave my pieces totally open on the bottom if they're going to be maybe an outdoor piece. So I usually will put a base plate on the bottom. That also helps with stability. So, come on, Doug, get it together. We're going to put a rim of caulk on this. Once we have the caulk, and my caulk was being a little stubborn today, giving me gloves. Once we have our rim of caulk, we're going to take the plate and match them up, center it up as good as we can. The next piece we're going to attach will be a second plate. We're going to put that here. We're going to make sure it's as level as possible. We're going to put it on the, we're going to put our silicone on the matching edge, which actually might be easier to do on here. Our next piece is going to be this votive. Now, we're going to put the silicone on the rim of it and set it in here, but I'll want it to come up level, so that might mean shifting this around a little bit, because I definitely want that to be level. All right. We're looking for two things. We want to be centered up as much as possible, and we want to be as level as possible. Okay, there we have the essential part of the totem complete. We really just need to figure out what to do, or I need to figure out what to do up on the top. I've got a lot of other pieces that I've thought about, but nothing else, you know, putting something big like that on just didn't seem right. So I think I'm going to take these glass beads and just do a little bit of a pattern in the center with them, and we'll be done. I might want to adjust the camera so you can see the top a little better. And this is just a matter of taking these little glass beads, gems, people call them different things, but you know, you can buy them at the craft stores, you can buy them at, heck, Walmart, but sometimes when I get some of these thrifted glass pieces, they will sometimes have some of these in the jar. So a little extra bonus sometimes. Well, there you have it. We've got ourselves a nice green totem today. Pretty interesting. I hope you'll give this a try. Try your thrifting, see what you come up with. Hopefully you won't have an inventory of glass as big as mine, but be sure to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a few comments, come on back. We'll be doing more. As you can see, I've got plenty to work with.